If I told you that a highly anticipated, unannounced Ubisoft multiplayer game had a playtest so spectacularly bad that the entire project is now on the brink of cancellation, would you even be surprised? Probably not. Well, strap in because a brand new report just dropped claiming that the upcoming Assassin's Creed multiplayer game, Project Invictus, is reportedly in deep trouble, and honestly, this is just peak modern Ubisoft. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you've been following Ubisoft for the last few years, you know the drill. Delays, cancellations, and desperate pivots. The latest casualty might just be their attempt to bring the Assassin's Creed franchise into the competitive multiplayer space. So let's look at the facts. Prominent Assassin's Creed insider and leaker, Jonathan from Twitter, recently dropped a massive update. According to his sources, Ubisoft held a closed playtest for Assassin's Creed Invictus on April 30th. The feedback? Apparently it was absolutely awful. And I don't mean needs a little polish awful. Jonathan reported that the reception was so terrible that the game, which was originally eyeing a late 2026 release, is now at a massive risk of being heavily delayed or just flat out scrapped. To make things even weirder, earlier leaks suggest that Invictus was being structured somewhat like Fall Guys. Yeah, you heard that right. A Fall Guys style game set across iconic AC maps like ancient Greece, where you play as fan favorite assassins. I don't know, it sounds terrible to me, but I never really got into Fall Guys. Just was not my type of thing. And let's be real, why would anyone be shocked by this? Look at Ubisoft's recent track record with live service and multiplayer games. We watched Skull and Bones languish in development hell for basically a decade before finally limping out. Roller Champions completely failed to hold an audience. Even XDefiant, which had a promising start as their Call of Duty killer, struggled to maintain its momentum much past its first year. Ubisoft has been desperately chasing multiplayer trends for years, and they keep completely missing the mark. And it's not just Invictus taking a hit. The broader Assassin's Creed pipeline looks incredibly messy right now. We recently found out that around 50 developers were pulled off the upcoming single-player game, Assassin's Creed Hexe, and moved to an inter-project team where they could face redundancy if they don't find a new role quickly. Mobile spin-offs like AC Jade have been quiet for ages. It really feels like Ubisoft is relying entirely on nostalgia right now to keep their stock prices from completely tanking. Case in point, they're heavily banking on Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is dropping on July 9th, but even that remake is being handled by Ubisoft Singapore, the exact same studio responsible for the Skull and Bones disaster. It's hard to have any faith right now, but take that information however you want. So if Invictus gets cancelled tomorrow, I won't shed a tear. The idea of turning a stealth action RPG into a goofy Fall Guys style multiplayer romp sounded doomed from the start. But what do you guys think? Were any of you actually looking forward to an Assassin's Creed multiplayer game? Or do you think Ubisoft just needs to stick to what they know? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss future updates. As always, thank you guys so much for giving me the time of day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.